This video was made possible thanks to the support of my patron Challis. Click the link below to get early access to videos, exclusive reviews and more.
It all slightly happened a little bit by accident. Russell T Davies and Catherine Tate and I were just sort of having a kind of text exchange. And Catherine said, wouldn't it be fun to do it again? Russell said, we could do a one-off. Maybe they'd let us. And we said, yeah, wouldn't that be a laugh? And then it all went quiet. And then suddenly Russell let us know that he was taking over the show again. And would we come and play a little bit for him? So I don't know if we gave him the idea to take Doctor Who back, but certainly we thought, if he's doing it, we're going to come along for a minute. And when he feel like
Thank you to everyone. I'm very excited because in January I go back to Cardiff to make 4 new specials, which will see Doctor Who all the way through. Oh yes, oh cheer it up, which will see Doctor Who all the way through 2009. But when Doctor Who returns in 2010, it won't be with me.
In 2008, after 4 seasons and 2 Doctors, Russell T Davies announced that he would be leaving Doctor Who, deciding that the time had arrived to pass the showrunner's torch to somebody else. At the same time, David Tennant decided it would be best for him to leave alongside Russell, stating, "I'd always thought the time to leave would be in conjunction with Russell T Davies and Julie Gardner, who have been such a huge part of it all for me. Stephen Moffat is the most brilliant and exciting writer, and the only possible successor to Russell, and it was sorely tempting to be a part of his amazing new plans for the show."
I was going to ask if you still find yourself coming up with ideas and thoughts for Doctor Who, because I think you've said before that you...
No, he never did at the time, frankly. I had to do it all.
I used to get his factory
fact.
sweepings.
Yeah.
That's what I had. He said,
Listen.
Do you think of stories?
Yeah, I kind of do.
Do you?
I think of monsters.
Stop with me like that.
No, do you never think, you see something scary and think, that could be a Doctor Who monster? I do think that.
Do you?
I honestly do.
I see films and I think that's Doctor Who and stuff.
Yeah. I also do that. I think how much better almost everything would be if Doctor Who was in it.
Yes.
Doctor Who you've always celebrated as one of your greatest successes, and you've even talked about the fact that you wouldn't mind sort of popping back for a cheeky cameo for the 60th anniversary, which is looming on 2023.
Let's see if I can still get away with it.
Would you go back though?
It would all depend on the circumstances.
Yeah.
The thing about Doctor Who is the minute you say anything about it, there's a headline going, David Tennant to return, and you go, I don't know. I genuinely, as I sit here now, it is not in my power to decide these things.
In 2020, Russell T Davies made some comments about what he would do if Doctor Who returned, saying, "I was in the middle of running an empire, and my god I did that 10 years too soon, didn't I? There should be a Doctor Who channel now. You look at Disney announcements of all those new Star Wars and Marvel shows, you think, we should be sitting here announcing the Nissa Adventures or the Return of Donna Noble, and you should have the 10th and 11th Doctors together in a 10-part series, genuinely," hinting at what Doctor Who could be like if Russell T Davies returned. In December of 2020, after a tweet-along of The Runaway Bride, Catherine Tate messaged Russell T Davies asking if it would be possible for all 3 of them to come back to the show in some form. Russell T Davies in Doctor Who magazine said, "Well, I simply had to be professional. As a former producer of Doctor Who, I had a job to do. If David and Catherine had expressed a wish to return, it was literally my job to let the BBC know. It wasn't my choice anymore, it was my duty. So I just thought, well, I'll throw it out there. And since Chris is doing the busiest job in TV, I won't add to his workload. I'll email Piers Wenger, the director of drama, simply reporting him to ask, I have no idea about your future plans, but might this fit in somewhere? A special? The anniversary? An extra? A one-off maybe? What do you think?" In Doctor Who magazine, Chris Chibnall revealed that he had only been informed of the decision 36 hours before it was made public, although he admitted he already had some suspicions. "I had a suspicion because Russell hadn't texted me for a while, and he's never been that quiet. On the 24th of September 2021, it was officially announced that Russell T Davies would be returning as showrunner of Doctor Who to celebrate the 60th anniversary in 2023 and series beyond."
The truth of it is that everyone lies when they leave Doctor Who and say, "Oh, I've moved on." I mean, I've been thinking about it since I was 3.
Now, Catherine, there's a rumour going round, apparently, that you might return in the, was it the 60th anniversary of Doctor Who?
Is there? Oh, I've probably started a lot of them, but no, I wish it was.
Is there anything you can tell us?
Nothing. Well, no one's been in touch if they have.
Right.
I'm on the same number, I'd just like to say. So, if you've got the money, I've got the chance.
Because you're back in the world of Doctor Who.
I'm back. I love it so much I couldn't say, don't tell me off.
David, you're returning to Doctor Who. We had Catherine Tate on a couple of weeks ago.
Oh,
actually.
yeah.
So we spoke to her about it all. Now, she said it was like slipping back into a comfy pair of slippers, didn't she?
15 years is quite a long time, and you do worry you won't be able to run fast enough anymore. But
Is it 15 years ago?
15 years?
It's not, David. It
No,
can't
you're a
be.
lot older than you think you are.
And there are things coming up that are brand new ways of telling the stories that have never been done before. So it just feels new. I wouldn't go back if it wasn't feeling new.
But you've got a new Doctor Who now.
We've got Shooting Out. We've got David Tennant coming up. Lovely David Tennant, Catherine Tate for 3 specials in November, and then our brand new Doctor at Christmas, Shooting Out. Well,
now, first of all, we know we're going to talk about Doctor Who in a second, but Shooty, Sex Education, 3 nominations in a row, such a special programme. What's it like being part of that?
Have you guys had a chance to connect in person?
Yeah, not in person, but we've talked via WhatsApp. I'm so excited for that. I think it's the most sensational bit of casting. I think he's got something other that part really needs. I think Russell has such a sense of the show as well, and I'm really, really excited to see where Doctor Who's going. I love Doctor Who. It's forever in my heart.
Now, of course, Shooty, we saw the news earlier on. How long have you been sitting on this particular nugget, and are you feeling excited, nervous? Tell us what's going through your head.
Feeling all of the above. I've known since about February this year, so it's been tricky trying to keep this under wraps because I've got a very big mouth. It feels amazing. It feels really amazing, and it's a true honor. This role is an institution, and it's so iconic, and it means a lot to so many people, including myself. And so it makes everyone feel seen as well. It's something that everyone can enjoy. So I feel very grateful to have had the baton handed over, and I'm gonna try to do my best.
So that's how Russell T Davies returned to Doctor Who. And if you want to know everything we know about the 60th anniversary specials, you can watch this video here. And if you want to support me on Patreon to get early access to videos and exclusive reviews and more, I'll make sure to have that linked in the description down below.